Hi guys, it's Jackie. Sorry, it's been a while. For me to get any videos done during the week when I have kids. It's just tricky because I can't do it anymore when they have naps because, yeah, can't do that. But let me show you a few things. So I've been making a couple things. G. Kerr has been making some fun stuff, so I've been sort of trying to do that too. So this is, it's a journal-y, envelope-y thing. So this is the front. There's a pocket here. I need to kind of finish this up. And I just did a lace pocket here, and I used one of G's flowery things. And I'm using mostly antique papery paper on this. And I did a little of the, the embossing powder around that butterfly wing. I thought that was super cute. I still have to put a tab on there. And so this is the journal, just blank journal pages. These are all my coffee dyed pieces. I gotta do some coffee dyeing this weekend because boy, let me tell you. And so I did get my, the ultra thick embossing powder. Maybe you've seen Artie Mae. She's been whipping up a storm of these pretty little things. They are so adorable. It's taking me, it's a little learning curve for me. I'm working on it. Not that it's really hard, but it's just, it seems like I'm not getting it melted soon enough or something, and then it kind of starts smoking. So yeah, I'm a little worried about that. And then here's another journaling card. And so that goes in there. And then you flip it over, and here on the back, actually I've got that going wrong now. Let me just do that. This is the envelope that it's made in, and I love the way this came out. I put, this was just a happy accident. I wanted to thin out my tacky glue a little bit, and I thinned it out a little too much, so it's a little watery, but even it came through a little bit on here, and that looks really stained and old now. So that's a happy accident. All right, so this opens up, and oh, sorry. I did this upside down too. I don't know. But so this folds down, so there's writing space. Now you'll have to go watch G's because she had it all figured out the right way, and I don't know. I just couldn't get a handle on it, but I think I do now. So there's a pocket here and a pocket here for tags. So I did that one, and then let me look around here. Where's the other one that I did? Where'd you go? Oh, right here. So I'll show you this one also. This one has not been finished, but the inside is finished. I haven't put the journal in, but so this opens all up. You know, it's like this. Close that down. There we go. So it opens like this. And then this folds down like this for writing. And then there's a pocket here for journaling. And there's supposed to be a second pocket, but this was the first one I did, and it really just got messed up. So so this does not have another. It needs to have this needs to be glued down onto a piece of paper to make this front part and to make a place for the journal. So that's it's, I don't know, it just was confusing for me, this part, folding this part, I don't know. So I'm going to try some more of those. I'll get it. But I think they're really fun and super cute. You could sew it into a journal. You could sew it right here to go in. So those were kind of fun. Yeah, it took me kind of all week. That's how it happens when I'm working with the kids are here. All right, so the other thing I'm working on now today, this again is G's, and so it goes like this. And this was a little, it really, no, I'm sorry. This is not G's. This is somebody else. Oh, shoots. I'll have to look it up and see who she is. She's really good at giving instructions, but she leaves some parts out, I feel like. Like this part, it should have been glued in here to have the flap, and I glued it out there. It really doesn't matter. It's going to get pretty much closed up. But this is the front, and so then you open it and you have flaps here. This one should be equal to this one, but I messed up here, so it's a little shorter. No big deal. Then these open up, and then you have this that opens up. And then there are other things inside. Then you have this that opens up, and on this side is going to be a notebook that is kind of hidden. You have a slotted paper here that you can put the back page of the journal into, and then it could be replaced, so if you used it up. All right, so this is as far as I've gotten today. I started it this morning before the kids came, and I've just been trying to add to it. So I've just been cutting out some of the papers. When they were having snack, I was sitting at the table with them and just cutting out some papers. So I need to ink some papers, and I'm using Tracy Fox's assemblage. I believe it's hers. No, I'm sorry. This is Artsology's assemblage kit. So I am just going to do some inking. I just thought that is really soupy. Ugh, that's gonna ruin my thing. I gotta let that go a little bit. Are we okay? Yeah. I gotta be really gentle with that because I forgot I had just put some ink on that. But I really like the dark. This is the ground espresso. And I really like the dark. I wanted to show you something else. What was that other thing that I did? Was it on here that I did it? No. Oh, it was on the cover of here. I wanted to grunge this up a little bit. And so I just had some ink down on my glass mat with some water. I think it was Vintage Photo. And I just sort of was using my finger, and I just kind of dipped it, and then I just kind of went like this. And it ended up, I think, looking like a spill that splattered. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. Anyway, probably just me. Anyway, yoo-hoo. There we go. All right. So, yeah, it's Friday. The kiddos just left. And so I wanted to work on this a little more. So this is going on the front because this is my favorite page from Deb's kit. And I love this moth. It's just very pretty. It's just pretty. I like it. So this is going here on the front. Now, if I had glued these on the inside, which I thought about taking them off, but they're really glued down, so I'm not going to. You wouldn't see this, but it's okay. It's not a terrible look. It doesn't really bother me that much. You know, I can put a piece of ribbon or something on there too. So let's glue that down here. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I talking really fast? It's because the kids just left and I'm still like, sometimes it's a trick to get them all, because once again, I've misplaced the pin that goes in here. It's somewhere on this table, but who would know? Who would know? Not I, for sure. I gotta move my chair, sorry. I gotta get over here where I belong. So, whoops, sorry. Yes, I have this, there. Moved again. Okay. Okay, I really do have to poke a hole in here, though, because I can't get my glue out. I don't think this fits. I tried this before. It doesn't work, does it? All right. I'll take one of these. I had one of these pins, which are not stainless steel, in here. Yeah. I don't know if anybody's ever done that, but that didn't work out so good. I had to clean it out because it was all, I don't know, it had done whatever it does, and it was all black. So, all right, I'll put a little bit of glue on here. There's my book. That's what I was looking for. Sorry, I have to have my phone plugged in because it was out of charge. So, all right, here we go. So it's been a beautiful couple days here. Not as hot as it has been recently, but really nice breeze and like high 70s. So it's been really nice. We had one day of rain this week. We need a lot more. It is very, very dry still. I know we've talked about that already before, but it is very dry. And my allergies are just awful. They are just awful. Awful, awful. Okay. Get that out because that's the tie. Okay. Yeah, I love that on there. I was going to do my pinks. You know, I love that antique paper, all her pinks. But I decided to go with this. I haven't worked with this for a while, and I do really like this kit. Again, it's Artsology's assemblage kit. Okay, so I had that one cut. And then I had cut this one to go on here. So let's see if I can carefully ink around this one. The only thing with this is that it's so juicy that I can't like really do anything onto it to smudge it up a little. So I'll do that. Then maybe I'll just take this and put a little bit of stuff on there. Okay. So that one goes there. My desk is, oh man, it's a hot mess. That's because I just have, you know, I don't have a journal I'm working on right now, but I have a lot of things I want to try, you know, and that I've seen people making. I have tags and tags, of course, from Tracy Fox's and Artie Mays' stuff that they did, but I haven't been able to print them all because I want to print them on a cardstocky, and I ran out. I ordered it, but I had an order of like 3 things that I needed. I had gotten some charms, and I had ordered some 3-inch paper clips, and that order got lost. So I had to cancel it and get a refund, which I got like right away, you know, within a day of canceling it. That looks nice there. But now I don't have the things that I needed. So, okay, this is the top. All right, so this is going here, but I have to do that. So I reordered that order, and so I can't print all the tags because I had paper in that order. All right, so this, I'm probably doing this, there's probably a way easier way to do it than this, but I'm just gonna fold this around here, and then it's a little odd, isn't it? Let's see. Okay, that's not quite enough. That side looks pretty good. That side looks pretty good. I gotta cut that off a little bit on the bottom, I think. I can fool around with it a little bit after I cut it down a little bit. Let's just cut it off a little bit because I want it to have a little bit of, this is my coffee dyed file folder that I had done, and I really like it. I might even make this a little smaller because I really would like to, well, I'm not going to see much of that anyway, but sort of try that. I'll probably mess it up. Okay. It's got to come in a little bit. somebody, which I don't know who, was talking about their scissors and how they washed them and everything, and then they used a regular nail file to sort of sharpen them a little bit. So I tried that on some of mine, and I think it does work. It helps anyway. It certainly helps. I'm sure it doesn't get them as sharp as it should be, but it does help. So as this goes, I'm probably gonna mess this up too, but we'll try it. Okay, that side's much better than this side. I think I'm just trying to kind of save that stamp, and I'm not cutting off enough. Because I should go down like this. In all honesty, I should be going. Maybe I can just. There we go. How's that? He's still curvy because I don't want to cut him off. That's the problem. Well, it's okay. I'll go with it. It's not the best, but it's okay. Look how, oh my goodness. I might have to do a different one. I might just do this though. I couldn't I? Ooh. Equal right there. It's actually the other side that's going to get cut, which is not correct. Let's see. There, that's better. Okay, good. That kind of angle is tricky for me. It just is. And what she did was she measured up, from the bottom. She would measure up from the bottom a certain amount and then draw a line down like that so you could see where to cut. And I did do that with the file folder, but it takes a file folder and a half, but honestly it took me almost 2 whole file folders because she neglected to say that on these pieces here that you needed to leave a flap, enough for a flap and for a little bit to make this part. And that was kind of a bummer, of course, because I had watched it through once, but I didn't, really pay attention to that. And I was just going along as she went, so I had to make 2 new pieces. So normally it would only be yeah. All right, and the other piece I have done is this one, which is going right in here, but I think I have to, where do I want to cut it? I think I want to cut it a little bit here. And it's a beautiful day to be out riding a motorcycle, huh? And you can hear them, they're so noisy. I really wish I lived in a quieter place. It used to be quiet here. More quiet than it is now. My kids were growing up. I mean, it's the main route. What can I say? It's Route 100, and that's a main route. But like, I know I've complained about this before. Let me stop complaining. My mom's coming home in a couple weeks. But she's still gonna, I'm not gonna dare, I can see her, but I really am not gonna wanna go in her house. And I'm gonna have to be, wear a mask and not be within 6 feet. I'm not gonna be able to even give her a hug. It's kind of, but that's okay. I, thinking about people who have lost their parents, and couldn't even be in the room with them. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. I don't know why I keep doing it over there when I have this. afternoon. Woohoo, woohoo. Staying home this weekend. I get some things done. I gotta finish a couple projects. I absolutely have to at least work on my grandson's quilt. It's gonna be a year old at the end of August, and I still don't have his birth quilt done. Yikes. I mean, it's getting there, but the last time I worked on it was very frustrating because I'm trying to do the quilting on it myself, and I'm no expert at that at all. I'm just learning. And I got the paper that you put on and you just run your sewing machine needle right on it, and it's a little wonky, and it you know, and then you quilt as you go. Well, first of all, the paper, my machine, I don't know, it would run along and work fine for a while, and then it was like, oh, no, don't like this, I'm gonna just make a big mess. So I ended up having to take a lot of that out and do it again, and then I'm looking at it, and I look at the back, and I went, oh, crap. You know, I used black thread on the front, was perfect, but I should have used the bobbin, a tan thread, and not the black. So, but I'm not going to take it all out. I can't even take it all out. So, all right, what's this piece? This is this piece down here. So I really need to work on that and get that finished. Okay, this piece is pretty good. So if I just cut along here, and actually I'm going to cut right from the bottom and go in a little bit more than that. Turn it around, go this way. I did before I did this one, and this came out much easier. Much easier. Okay, a little sniggle more here. Okay. Yep, that's pretty good. Did I not? Oh, I put that on and I never, shouldn't talk. I just should not talk. I never inked around it. Dang it. And that's going to be on there because I messed around with it for a while before I laid it down there. So it's going to be, well, I'll do some work on that. These are the last pieces that I had gotten ready. So now we'll have to do some. But these are worst pieces right here. I mean, not worse, but most difficult. Let's see if I can maybe get some color on the edge. A little bit, not really as much as I wanted, but okay. All right, so we've got that, and then I need to do, you know, I really like that. I might not even put anything on that. I might just do like a little lace down the side or something. What do you think? Is that terrible? I like the coffee dye. I don't want to like totally destroy it. If I made this a little bit, put a little stain on this. Let's see, what else do I have that could be used? I could cut some of this out and use this. Take it off the like that. Without the netting, of course. Cut the netting off. Yeah, I think that might be okay. All right, let's get rid of a little bit of this netting. How much do we need here? We need about 2 here. Okay. Okay, this is hard. This is not so easy, is it? It's just kind of fiddly to get it to go around to be able to cut it down like this first. That probably isn't going to help at all, is it? Probably not. Like this anyway, because it's so let's just because I can't possibly cut it, you know. So it probably would work out a whole lot better, but this is me. I mean, I did think that worked a little bit with the nail file, but these I may not have gotten to. All right, all right. On. Anything good? Anything fun? Anything? Work on anything? Okay. I'm really liking these kinds of, these kinds of things. This way. This one is definitely made to go in between a signature, two signatures. And I'm liking that, to have something like this, because first of all, I like making them, but it's like, what am I going to do with this? Am I going to put it in my Etsy shop? Is someone going to buy it from my Etsy shop? I don't know. So I like that I can make them and pop them in a journal. And I would make them and send them, when someone buys a journal from me, I send some kind of a little gift. And if someone bought, a couple at a time, which I've had happen, I would send something like this. Just because. Did I put that the wrong way? Yep, sure did. Is it still sticky enough to stick on there? Yeah. There we go. All right, then. Well, I'll let that dry, I think, a little, and then I'll do that. I'll do a little. Okay, so I like that, and I like being able to see this because that's really pretty, right? And this is super pretty here, too. This, it's interesting, but not so pretty. All right, let's see. I have a lot of little papers. There is going to be a pocket here. And I have been working on, I think, is that my pocket? Because that's the, yep, this is a pocket that goes here. I'm going to round the corners and, do I like that better on that side? No, I like that. Okay. I am going to round the corners on this and on the top anyway, here. And file folder's a little bit hard to get through. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get it over on the spine there. So that's going to go there, and I do need to cover that up because these were file folders from Staples, and that's not great. So let's see, what kind of paper do you want to put on there? So these are more of the assemblage papers. I like that one. This one. This one. I want to use like this. And that. That's kind of nice and cheery, isn't it? I might put that one in there because we're going to put this on. I think I will. I think I will. So let's see how much I need here. So we want to go a little bit in from there to a little bit in from there. So let's do, I think 3/4 would be okay. And I think, yeah, because we want to cover that up a little bit. I think this, I like that darker spot there. And then so 4 3/4, and then I'm going to do most of the page only because I have to go over to here to cover that up. So yeah, I'll leave a little bit at the top and the bottom. So we'll do so what did I say? 4 3/4 by 7.5. Okay, let's get my cutter. Where's my cutter? Here it is. I'm telling you, got so much stuff. I'm even like, got stuff coming this way at me. Oh dear. All right, 4 3/4 by, we'll do that, 7.25. This is the problem with this. See, you can't tell where the, I guess the quarter's like right about there. Can't tell. Can't tell. Let's see how we did. Ooh, ooh. I did a mess up on that, didn't I? Must have been 7 and, I don't know. Well, that's not going to show down there, is it? So I can move this up here. That's right. That is okay. All right. So let's put this out of the way for right now, and let's bring this over and do a little gentle. And I can just pretty much do that. And the ink's going to kind of soak in. See how it's kind of soaking in on the side there? That's okay. Okay. That's that. Okay, pretty good. Good. Up to the top. Oh, I didn't even have to do the bottom part, did I? Okay, let's keep it into. It's hard to see where the real fold is there. I think I am going to have to break down and get some yep, I don't know. I find some things, especially like things that are heavy, like a file folder. I mean, the dark glitter glue did okay, but without it, there's just no reason why it should be so expensive. It's ridiculous. $16 for a bottle of glue. It's ridiculous. Okay, doke, got that. Now head is getting in the way. I have to see. Ooh, this is okay. That's the here, right? Yeah. Try to get it pretty straight. There we go. All right, and then this is just going to come up from the bottom like that. Let's ink this. Before we stick that on without any ink. Do I want to put any paper? That with a little bit of something else. I don't really know what, but we will find something because we're just doing just the bottom layer of papers right now. Can make a tag with this too, maybe to go in there. Okay, so now we've got that, so that will fold in like that, and that will go like that. Okay. Coming along, coming along. See how pretty, this would be so pretty in blues and pinks and all kinds of yumminess. I'm trying not to buy too many new kits because I have so many kits that I need to go back and use. All right, so this is the page that gets the, it's going to get the notebook. So what I need to do is use a piece of this and glue this on to a piece of file folder, I think. Maybe it just needs to be a nice piece of cardstock. I don't think I have any laying about here. Laying about. No. Sometimes I do, but I do not. So let me go find. I know, Emma, I'm sorry for the beeping. It's just silliness, isn't it? Yeah. All right, I have a piece over here I can grab. Let's just use. I think this one might be heavy enough. Let's see. This is more of an art paper, I think, but I think that would be heavy enough. I think so. So what we want, let me get this the right size, and then I'll glue it. So we're gonna. I really want there? I don't know, maybe not. Oh goodness, let's see. Maybe I'd like this. Get a pocket on the bottom of that too. Maybe I'll do this side actually. That's the fold. So it's got to go in from there, a sniggle, and that's the bottom. So I'm going to go up from there. Okay. This is getting heavy. You know, with the file folder, it's heavy anyway, but then it's heavy just. Let's see if I can see the. What I'm going to do is take a little pencil and just see if I can shade the line a little so that I can see it a little better, there. And then across here. Can't even see that either. Just shade it a little bit, or pick it right up, and then you can actually see what you're doing. Get it into place. Okay, and then let's just see. It's got a little bit needs to come off there. Let's see, that's probably plenty. Yep, I can leave the little thing there. Paper. So we'll glue this. Doesn't matter because I'm going to glue it right on. Right. I should probably trust my Uhu, but I'm not going to trust it. And you know what I may? You know what I might do? I'm just going to put this in the middle because I think I might go sew around this to put it on. I think that. Okay. Scissors. My sewing machine is just on the other side of the room. This is my craft room / dining room. I mean, living room. And my sewing machine is over in the dining room. Hair in my mouth. All my animals are shedding. Do this. I'm just going to go run a quick stitch around here. I will be right back. I'm going to I think I'm going to shut this one off and then I'll just put them together when I put them in. It's going to take me more than I thought.